I'm Tom O'Neill, a landscape photographer from the northwest of England. Join me as I photograph epic mountainscapes, serene lakes, majestic seascapes, and magnificent waterfalls. This is Solo Photo Ventures. Northumberland, arguably one of the most beautiful places in England. I've come here today in search of a waterfall. So Blakehope Burn and Hindhope. I'm in the middle of the Kielder Forest, or part of the Kielder Forest anyway. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm just parked up at the car park, the forestry car park. I'm making my way, hopefully to Blakehope Burn first, and then to Hindhope Linn. There's two waterfalls in one go. It's about a mile's walk from where I am now, so hopefully there'll be some nice stunning views along the way. I'll come back to you when there's actually something to talk about. Okay, so bit of an update. I've made it into the woods and I've made it around the location of the waterfall. I just haven't found it yet. It's quite sketchy because, as you can see, there is a lot of snow on the ground. Now, also a lot of beautiful autumnal colour as well. Now the river's just down here. Now I'm hearing a lot of activity in this area here, but it's getting down to it, there's a problem. It's actually very, very sketchy and there's no clearly marked paths. Now at the bottom of this hill I'm going down now, it does level out a bit. And I'm hoping that's where I'll find the main waterfall here. I haven't found Black Hope yet. So far it looks like no hope. But I mean, what a place. I mean, this is Northumberland in England. You could be convinced that it's Canada or somewhere far more exotic. There's a lot of mist going on. And it's looking absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to get down here, that you can see behind me, and we'll walk along that bank and see if I can actually find the waterfall I'm looking for. And I think Black Hope is over there. Don't quote me on that. Like I say, this could end up being a total failure. Let's get down there and find out. So it looks like we made it. Not without some casualties though, because unfortunately my drone, it dropped into the water. I'm hoping it'll dry out and survive, but we'll see. However, this is the start of the Hindhope Linn. The one in the background over there, that's the main one. I'm going to get a shot of this one first, then I'm going to make my way along that path and try and get a shot of the bigger one there. There is a lot of water flow because there has been a lot of rain, and all the snow that you can see surrounding us is melting away too. So what we're going to be able to get, I don't know. I'm going to have to use faster shutter speeds than normal. But still, I think something could be made of this. So I'm going to set up for a composition and then I'll talk you through it. This is absolutely violent at the moment. I'm having to use a 1/10 of a second shutter to actually maintain some detail in that water. The composition I've chosen to come to this side of the bridge and shoot it looking at the larger part in front of me as it tapers away to the smaller part over there. I've chosen that as a composition because I think that brings out the best in this waterfall, especially as it is at the moment. Now what I'm loving about this shot as well is in the background you can see we've got all that mist. It's looking absolutely fantastic. A bit of autumnal colour on those trees, and we've got all these pine trees around me as well. All in all, I think that makes for a really good shot. I'll put that up at the end of the video. Let's make our way to the bigger waterfall at the back there and see what we can get with that. Okay, so I've made it up to the waterfall, as you can see behind me now. I am somewhat paranoid about my gear at the moment because of losing the drone. Time will tell whether the drone will survive and recover, or if I've got to save up and buy a new one. Yeah, you can't have something like that without taking risk, unfortunately. Now, this waterfall is absolutely stunning, but it is giving off a lot of mist because of the amount of water coming down. The next shot I want to get is going to be up there, sort of looking into that mist, and that's going to soak everything. So I'm going to have to try and find a way of doing that without getting soaked. The shot I've just taken from down here, I've got the flow of the water making a lead up to the main waterfall at the back. Now, taken that about a 1/10 of a second in order to maintain some detail in the water. Now I'm using a polarizer to take the glare off the water and the reflection, because this water is, it's very peaty water up here in Northumberland, and this water is jet black on the photo. I want to maintain that as much as possible, so I don't want any reflection from the sky if I can avoid it. As for any other enhancements Polarizer's making, I can't really say any on the back of the camera. Ordinarily I'd make a big deal out of the fact that it brings out the greens, but because I'm having to shoot at a faster shutter, it is darkening down the image a lot. Either way, I think I've got a good shot. I'm hoping I can get a good one in a moment. I will put these all up at the end of the video in order of appearance. Just trying something new with displaying my photos. Let's try and get this next shot in. Now I've just taken a shot down here, roughly this composition here, with the log sort of leading off towards the waterfall and the waterfall in the background there. And I've used some of the river as a lead across the image. Now, almost immediately when I put the camera down, it got covered in this mist, which I expected. Fortunately, that does add to the image. It creates a nice moody atmosphere around the waterfall, so I'm quite pleased with that. Hopefully that does translate on the image. Got all the foliage sort of hanging around it, the autumn colours mixed in. It looks absolutely beautiful. And I'm loving things like these trees here, all the moss hanging down it and dripping off. What a beautiful location. Bit of a killer for your drone, but it's a beautiful location. Oh, I'll put these images up now for you. I'll come back to end this video and let you know what's coming next. So there we go, that's Hindhope Linn. Hopefully you enjoyed the images. Let me know what you think of the new format, putting the photos at the end of the video as a slideshow to finish. The next few videos will be like that, because obviously this video is going to go out a long time after I've filmed it, so I'll see what you say about it and decide if that's how I continue. Now, this is a hell of a location, even though it has cost me the drone, although I will be putting the drone under the heater when I get back to the car. Did give it a bit of a test with one of my other batteries. It did light up, so once it's dried out, maybe it'll survive. If not, there's going to be a few videos without it. Now, I didn't find Blake Hope. That's somewhere down here, but its the location on Google Maps is incorrect. I'm hearing a lot of activity down here, but they could just be rapids. I've exercised all that I want to do at this location, apart from Blake Hope. So instead of searching for that, I'm going to make my way back to the car and head to my next location, which will be one of the next upcoming videos. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a like, thumbs up and a share, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.